When we started to work on the ACE project, one of the key words and themes was control. And everything that we did and designed and built, and even the materials we chose, were all trying to find the highest element of control for this player. One of the early themes we had was this whole idea of the points of touch or points of contact. We moved away from more of the single point touch that we have here into something that was more of a composite material. This is really a three-layered material that's been fused together, and the nice part about it is that you have a different interior lining, you have a different sort of cushion touch element in between, and then on the outer surface you've got one part to actually close it all up, and then they work together, and they still are quite soft and manipulable. So we found that from these individual dots, it wasn't quite strong enough. It didn't have the lateral strength that we were looking for, and that's where we started to get into the final design, where those dots actually became more interconnected, or as what you see right now, really like a network and a web of interconnected material. What you're looking at here in the green part, it's actually the base layer of the material. And the middle layer has all the flexibility, notches and grooves cut out of it. And then the very thin top layer, you can see, still has the NSG built into it as well. So the same technology between ACE and X. You can see in this early sample that there's actually a little bit of a curvature in a radius to some of the studs, and that was actually meant to completely mate with the curvature of a football. So the idea that this guy is able to control the ball with 4-foot dribbling, we'd actually create like a pad or a zone where that would actually happen. But you can see from that initial idea, the one thing that did survive was the number of studs that we used on the outsole. And on this firm ground tooling, you can see that there's considerably more studs. And the idea for that was when you play in this shoe, and you do use your 4-foot for dribbling, you're going to be able to feel the ball a lot more. There's going to be a lot more contact. And we know it won't be anything quite like if you're playing five-a-side and you're wearing like a rubber cup samba, where you get a real immediate close to the ball kind of feel. But we wanted to add that element in there anyway to expand that story of how this player controls the ball. So I think at this point we still had a pretty open, clean slate, a blank page to work with. And we were trying various exercises in terms of different techniques for branding. In this prototype, you can really see the hard split between the 4-foot, which is all about ball control, and then the heel, which is really about fit. In this early concept, we were looking at a way of even molding the heel part to really make it a nice 3D shaped, sculpted area where the heel would be locked in. You'd have absolutely no movement or no slop.